Good morning everybody, hope you're all well. Hope you're ready for today's posture breakdown, which is one of my favourite poses. Today we're going to do TRIKONASANA or triangle pose. So we're going to come into TRIKONASANA from standing at the top of our mats. So we're going to spread the toes out, standing up nice and tall, tucking the tailbone under, rolling the shoulders back and down. And we'll begin by bringing the hands into prayer at the heart. So rolling the shoulders down, gaze is soft. We're going to begin by taking a really big step back with the right leg. Now if that stride doesn't feel quite long enough, you can lengthen it a little bit. And we're going to have, on this side, the left toes pointing to the short edge of the mat. The right toes are pointing at roughly 45 degrees. So they are turned ever so slightly in, and the heels are perhaps in line with each other, or maybe you can give yourself a little bit more width between the feet for a bit more balance. Okay, from here, we've got both legs straight. The hips are squared with the long edge of the mat, so the hips are open. Returning the hands into prayer at the heart, rolling the shoulders back and down. For triangle pose, we really want to concentrate on keeping the body in the same plane. So what we're going to try not to do is let the hips kick out one way or the other way. We're going to try and keep them together. So it's as though you're sliding down a wall. If there's a wall behind you, you're trying to stay in line with it, but without touching it. Or as somebody helpful once said to me, it's like you're a piece of bread in a toaster and you don't want to burn yourself on either side. So with the hands in prayer at the heart, rolling the shoulders back and down, let's first of all spread the arms wide. We're going to turn the palms forwards as we breathe in, and as we exhale, we're going to hinge from the left-hand side. What I don't want you to do is kick this right hip out, because it starts to affect the tilt of the pelvis. We start to let this left hip kick out. So we're not going to do that. You will see some people do that, but we're going to try not to if we can today. Keeping those hips square, we're going to turn the palms. We're going to start to hinge to the left-hand side. So we're hinging towards the toe that is pointed to the short edge of the mat. We're going to keep bringing ourselves down. If we need to here, we can start to bend the knees slightly. But I would prefer if you kept that straight and just didn't go quite so low. So if you get to here and the back of this knee starting to scream at you, that's probably enough. We're making sure the top arm and the bottom arm are in line with each other. You can take the gaze to the top hand, or if that's not comfortable for your neck, you feel a little bit dizzy, you can bring it lower down. If the left knee is comfortable, we can bring ourselves further down, perhaps even to the floor. Just make sure that that left buttock isn't creeping out, isn't touching the back of the toaster, or touching that wall. And to ease out, we are going to bend the left knee slightly and windmill ourselves back up. This is a really nice one to do with a partner. So if you had a husband or a spare child lying around, you can get them to do the same pose in a mirror image behind you. And what you're aiming not to do is touch each other with your bums. So let me know if you give that a try and how you get on with it. And as always, if you've got any more questions, if there's anything else you want to know, you want me to go over any parts of that, then do give me a shout and I will do my best to help. See you all soon.